Here's for all of you people who want to know where Mary Maxim is. It's in Port Huron, right across from the UPS store. Can't go in though, it's not open to the public, but in case you're curious, right by the UPS store. Hello, this is Kim from Kenny Lou Crochet. If you're new here, thanks for joining. Think about subscribing. I post every day. If you're not, thanks for coming back. I am at Joann's for the last time, and I just wanted to show you the yarn aisle. So it's quite empty. There is a lot of big twist. I'm going to show you what we've got available. This is Port Huron, Michigan, and I am sorry about any jankiness that I've got. Oh, this would be good for teddy bears. Okay, so we only have about an aisle and a half left. There's some Burnett blanket. There's a whole bunch of this right here. I don't even know if you can see me. They did have a section of Kaboo, and I did get some. There's some of this stuff is 25% off special signs, but most of it is 40% off. Did get some Kaboo because I like that. They did have some Croy sock yarn, you know, the kind that we've seen on Mary Maxim for like $3 forever for like $6. They've got some Remake, the polyester one, some Heartland, more Big Twist. I just wanted to show you what we got going on here. And I'm going to show you a couple other aisles too. But now I got some thread. There's some Aunt Lydia's thread, quite a bit of it, and some Juicy Couture. But that's it. I'll show you more in just, well, here, let me show you. This is what we have for knitting needles and crochet hooks. Well, that's it right there. So, and then there's some buttons. I'm going to look around the buttons, and I'll show you what I've got at the end too. But that's what we got right here. All right, I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I haven't been videoing because I was busy doing a thing. That's all I'm going to do for right this second. Yeah, so I'm going to take you around just a little bit. I'm trying to be quiet because this is really awkward for me to video in public. But like, here's our sewing. It's just like, yeah, if anyone's curious, I will go through the fabric in just a minute. Okay, so we're going to go through this really quick. This is the fabric aisle while my oldest is checking out. I'm sorry. Try not to video people. But like, it's everywhere. We look through trying to get things for like bags and jacket liners, and I know that I got too much. Ooh, I wish I'd gotten that. But poor sad Joann's. All right, bye. Hello. Here's for all of you people who want to know where Mary Maxim is. It's in Port Huron, right across from the UPS store. Can't go in though, it's not open to the public, but in case you're curious, right by the UPS store. Hello, this is Kim from Kenny Lou Crochet. If you're new here, thanks for joining. Think about subscribing. I post every day. If you're not, thanks for coming back. I am at Joann's for the last time, and I just wanted to show you the yarn aisle. So it's quite empty. There is a lot of big twist. I'm going to show you what we've got available. This is Port Huron, Michigan, and I am sorry about any jankiness that I've got. Oh, this would be good for teddy bears. Okay, so we only have about an aisle and a half left. There's some Burnett blanket. There's a whole bunch of this right here. I don't even know if you can see me. They did have a section of Kaboo, and I did get some. There's some of this stuff is 25% off special signs, but most of it is 40% off. Did get some Kaboo because I like that. They did have some Croy sock yarn, you know, the kind that we've seen on Mary Maxim for like $3 forever for like $6. They've got some remake, the polyester one, some Heartland, more Big Twist. I just wanted to show you what we got going on here. And I'm going to show you a couple other aisles too. But now I got some thread. There's some Aunt Lydia's thread, quite a bit of it. And some Juicy Couture. But that's it. I'll show you more in just, well, here, let me show you. This is what we have for knitting needles and crochet hooks. Well, that's it. Right there. So, and then there's some buttons. I'm going to look around the buttons, and I'll show you what I've got at the end too. But that's what we got right here. All right, I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I haven't been videoing because I was busy doing a thing. That's all I'm going to do for right this second. Yeah, so I'm going to take you around just a little bit. I'm trying to be quiet because this is really awkward for me to video in public. But like, here's our sewing. It's just like, yeah, if anyone's curious, I will go through the fabric in just a minute. Okay, so we're going to go through this really quick. This is the fabric aisle while my oldest is checking out. I'm sorry. Try not to video people. But like, it's everywhere. We look through trying to get things for like bags and jacket liners, and I know that I got too much. Ooh, I wish I'd gotten that. But poor sad Joann's. All right, bye. Hi, I'm back again. I was gonna be lazy and just post what I had and not do a haul, but I decided to do a haul because, yeah, I did the thing. So you saw my Joann's. I felt really, really awkward and anxiety-inducing for me to video inside of Joann's, so I do apologize. I did start this off with a short that I did so that you guys could see Miriam Maxon's from the outside. The only one in the U.S. I don't know why, but geeky me thinks that that's neat. All right, so let me get my glasses. I've got my receipt right here. My receipt. And I'm going to do this really quick because I want to get back to my blanket. I'm like in the groove. But I did want to get this video out to you guys. So I have to get this done. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find this stuff on here. I will do my very, very best. And my camera's been acting really funny with lighting lately. So we're going to start with this stuff. This is Kaboo. Everyone knows Kaboo. It's a 3-weight, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 232 yards, 212 meters, 51% cotton, 49% rayon from bamboo. This is the color silver. I got a bunch of these. I really love working with non-man-made fibers. So I really like bamboo and I really like cotton. Like my brother, he has an allergy to synthetic fibers. So I like to get that, like this is great for him for like his cardigans and stuff that I make for him. Oh goodness, I don't know how to do this. Okay, $3.89 a piece. $3.89 a piece. Careful, Bailey. Did you miss? She just went to jump on the couch. I've got a box of stuff over here. She went to jump over it to get on the couch, and she missed. Okay, so what did I say? $3.49, I think, which is better than I thought it was going to be. $3.89. $3.89 a piece, and I got like I just got a selection of colors. This one was silver. This one is ice blue. So I got like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna, Bailey has to be on me. She's got a little paw on me. I don't know if you could see. This one's lichen. Some of them felt a little bit skimpy, but some of them were tighter, more tightly wound, so I think that was why. This is beige. Good color for it. I love beige. This is yellow. What color is it? Yellow. For those of you who are new, I have a hard time seeing color, but yellow is like the color I can see. So this is steel blue. My glasses are starting to get fogged. And some of them, they only had one of, so I only got one of those ones. But I'll do something with it. Lichen. Oh, I can't put it in front of you, huh? Yellow. I hope you're seeing these colors. Ice blue. Oh. Denim. Here's a new one. It's like, I don't know if you can tell the difference between these two, but I can tell that this one's lighter than this one. So I might do something, because there was the silver, there was the light blue. I'm not sure what color lichen is if that one goes in, but then the denim and the steel blue. I might do something with that because I think I've got another either steel blue or denim at home. Or upstairs, I mean. This is the beige. And silver. Doot, doot. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, this right here. Okay. So I had, this was fun. All the stuff. All right. Here's something fun. If you haven't been to Joann's lately, at least my Joann's is doing this. They're like by the yard stuff is like 60 to 80% off depending on what it is. And then if you just buy the whole bolt, you get 50% off that. So they're having that amazing deal. So I just grabbed this whole thing of elastic, which we then had to unspool so they could figure out how many yards. And then I had to respool. I just did that when I got home. Because I was like, I want to keep this so that I want to put something through it so I can hang it and I can just pull. But for sure, like, I was there with the oldest, and the oldest was about to tear it, like the last bit of it off of there. And I was like, no, 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 I want to keep that. That's going back on. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be, I remember them saying it was like 15 cents a yard or something. This is going to be interesting. Oh, elastic. $21.90, so that ended up being, yeah, that ended up being $21.90 for this. And it was how many yards? 144 yards of that elastic. And that, it might have even been half of that. I don't know. It was like 10 or 20 bucks for this. Anyway, so I was excited about that. This one here is just a thicker black elastic, and this one was just a remnant. I figured if I wanted to do something with black, I could cut it or whatever I wanted to do. And the price was right because it was half off. I remember that. This says $7.49, so I paid like $3.25 for it. And there's a little bit more in there. It's 0.75 yards. So, come on. I might be able to get 2 projects out of it depending on what they are. I got some buttons made of coconut. I'm trying to not do plastic fibers. And coconuts are a really good renewable resource that not a lot's done with it. And these were 50% off, I remember. I don't know what half this crap means on here. I don't know. I just remember, oh, I know I saw it on here just a minute ago. Okay. Okay, so these were $3.99. They were half off, originally $8, got them for $3.99. I'm gonna guess this was half off, $6.50, so I got it for $3.25. These are just some pins, push pins. And then I wanted some more, just sewing needles. These were half off, $4.50, so $2.25. Now, here comes the fun part, because remember how I told you that fabric that is usually cut by the yard was, okay. Fabric cut by the yard is like between 60 and 80% off, and 50% off on top of that if you get the whole bolt. I did a thing. Okay, first I would like to introduce you to this one. It's kind of like, it's striped, but there's like, I don't know what is going on with my lighting, because it's not even, maybe I just have to be closer. Okay, so this is like a little bit fuzzy, and the colors are different throughout. So I thought that would be really cute for bags, like the insides of bags and stuff. And it's really super long. There's a lot of uses that I could do with this, and it's sturdy. So I could even do the outs, like just make bags with this if I wanted to. But I like that little strip of, it's like fuzzy. It's a different texture from everything else, which as as a visually impaired person, I really, really, really like. And I relied on the oldest child to pick out stuff, because I don't know that generation and I can't see. And I just was like, all right, well, we need a black, we need a white, you know, saying that sort of thing. I figured this, I got fabric, to me, that's going to last me for 5 years worth, is my plan, with the amount that I do with it, unless I expand the amount that I'm going to do with it. I do want to use fabric for lining bags. I want to use fabric for lining hoods and like jackets, cardigans, to make them a little bit warmer. And I want to be able to offer that as a custom feature on when I do start selling. So I thought that would be a good idea. This one, she said, this one they said was like, it's like a village scene, but olden days, and there's lots of different things. So I could cut different parts of it depending on the size, and it's a lighter colored background. So if I just wanted it to be nonsense, I could do like in here. I don't know what that is. But if I wanted a scene, I could do a scene. So I like that there's different stuff. Okay. Here comes the really fun part. I'm going to see if I can, let me see really quick if I can find how much I paid for these guys. These guys I know are the last ones scanned, because those are the big dogs that I was afraid of. Okay. This one, the stripe one, was $5.25, because there's not all that much on there. There's only like 1.75 yards on there. And then this one that had a lot of yards, this one had 5.75 yards on there, was $22.99. That's $23, but this is long, and this is a lot of fabric that I can work with. And I have a lot of options for it because of its length. Now where I'm going to store it is another thing. Okay. Now here are the bolts that I got. I got this one. I know this is Hello Kitty. I remember that. Yeah, kids said I had to, and I was like, yeah, I have to. That one was $7.48. I'm not going to tell you. They're all, I told you how much they were. It's a very, very, very good prices. I got this. This is like a black and I think cloudy or something. Or like smoky, hazy. I think that's what the kid said. Okay, this was my favorite. The kid absolutely hates it. I love it. Because it's dog butts. Oh, it's upside down. Here we go. Because it's dog butts. Isn't that adorable? Oh, thought I'd love it. Okay, so this one, yeah, this is the moths. Now this is flannel backed, so I can do this for like, if I want a warmer garment, I can put this on the inside of it, even just a hood. And the kid said that moths are in. Kid's 21, I gotta trust because you've seen what I wear. I don't know anything about fashion. Oh, I did demand this one because I said that a nice plaid for us older folk. I thought that this would be cute, like on the inside of a bag or something. I am so sorry about my phone. I don't know why it's doing this. I may end up having to learn how to manually come in and edit or get someone to edit for me. Okay, this one is, okay, this is bees. I wanted a smaller cluster of a smaller pattern on so that I just wanted different. I just wanted ranges of different patterns. And I do have solid colors as well. This was just my pattern buying. And then, okay, Nightmare Before Christmas, because that's Christmas or Halloween, and it's the younger crowd. Oh, this is the colorful fish. The kid loved this one. That's another one of the flannel ones. Okay, I think I insisted on this one just because some people like plain. And this is plain. This is all like cottons and stuff, so it's all washable, which is something I insisted. Yep, another black. Here's another kind of plainish black. And this is it the last one? No, it's not the last one. Okay. So and then there's this one. This one was sparkly. I love that about that. And, oh, this one, I don't know if you can see what little pattern it's got going on there. But yeah. So that's what I got. Plus I got a couple little jewelry things for Kenny, because Kenny likes to make their own jewelry. And I paid a total of $250. Now, I'm happy with that. I'm extremely happy with that because a lot of this yardage, okay, so let's see, Haunted Hollows Butterflies. Okay, so the moth one, that was 6 yards, and I paid $9 for it. $9 for 6 yards of fabric. The pink bee, that was 3 yards. I paid $4.50 for it. It just, you know, black tone, I don't. The glitter one, that was 5.139 yards. I paid $13.36 for it. If you want any fabric for the future, now is the time to go to Joann's for fabric, because that's what's basically left. That's the stuff that they have a whole lot of, because they have to have a range, and they're selling it. 50% off if you buy the bolt. So it's like 80% off the cost. Okay, so I'll show you this one. With these big ones, let me find. Okay, So let's look at the expensive one. The one that was 5.75 meters. It was originally $40 a yard. And I got it for $22.99 for almost 6 yards. And that's gorgeous. It feels gorgeous. Just saying. I might actually, that chase that I have, that my dog tore up, I might get the fabric, just go buy it now, so that, because all I've got to get really is the pad and like the yellow foam pad, and then a staple gun, and I can reupholster that. That won't be that big of a deal. But yeah, I should go get the fabric now for sure, because it's a good price. Well, okay. Sorry about my lighting again. I've got to fix that. I don't know how. I'm going to talk to my kids, see if they can figure it out for me. Yeah. If you like this, tell me which fabric was your favorite. Are you going to go to Joann's and grab some fabric? Is your Joann's done? I'm probably going to go one more time, I think, because as we were getting ready to leave, we found another section of fabric, and what I really wanted was more satin and more faux fur. So I want to check that section and see if they have any. So I want faux fur for palms, and then satin for the inside of hats. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I am going to let you go. Enjoy shopping with me. Enjoy my field trip. And if you didn't like this, why are you still watching? Thanks. Bye.